Hello guys and welcome back to Fishing Frenzy. You may be like, where am I recording this? Well, I'm recording this in my back garden. I do have a carp pond in my back garden, if you can hear the water splashing from the waterfall. Yeah, it's only a little one, but I thought, why not record this video in the back garden, because it's just a terrific place to look at and I thought it's beautiful to listen to. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy the brand new setting of the background, because I love it. Anyway, today's video is going to be about the Rapala Outs and the Rapala Peto. Now, they're both great lures, they're both fantastic, they both kill in the water for pike, but we're going to be discussing them today, and which one do I like the most. It's kind of like the rat, you know, what's better than the Spro rat and the Savage Gear rat. It's going to be kind of like that video, but hopefully this one's a little bit better. So anyway guys, hopefully you like it. Subscribe if you can, that'd make my day. I'd love for you to subscribe. And remember to comment down, pop a comment down in the comments, what do you think's better, the Peto or the Otis? I'd be absolutely thrilled to read those. Anyway, let's just get right into it. So I suppose first we should start off with the Rapala Pike. It's tiny, you can get bigger ones, but that's the Rapala Pike. This is the blue ghost version, but I know you can get roach colours, perch colours, and I think there's one called Halloween. The Rapalas do loads of colours for these things. Now, the great thing about the Rapala Pike is that it has an amazing flicker. Now, if you can see there, that's just a little flicker of me with a paddle tail, and look at how much flickering it's doing to the screen. It really does shine, so it is great. Also, it has a large rattle in it. Sorry if you can hear some background noise, by the way, it's in my back garden, but yeah, that's the Rapala Pike. So that's great. And this is the Otis. Now, the Otis is fantastic. It's got a large curl tail on it, and I got the blue ghost version because I like to match all my lures when I can. I've obviously failed this because I've got some other Rapala lures which are Halloween, so but originally I was gonna try and get all of mine in blue ghost, so if you're thinking why are they all in blue ghost, that's the reason why I like to match my lures. But all Rapala lures have this bright coloured tail, and they have a large curled tail, and the head is pretty much just the same as the Peto, quite fat. I think the Peto one is more round, but I think they're pretty much just the same. This one's bigger than that one. But yeah, the Rapala Pike and the Rapala Outs. Now let's talk about each individually. The Peto, paddle tail, flickers, I've already mentioned that. Large wobble, it actually wobbles in the water. Now, the reason why it wobbles is because when it wobbles, it goes from dark to light, so it instantly shines. You can see all that shining there. Now in the water, this amplifies so much, and it looks like a fleeing bait fish running away from a pike. Now the pike like to intercept more weaker bait fish, and the reason they do this is because it's an easier snack really, and the Rapala Pike imitates that so well. So yeah, and I always think paddle tails are great. So if you wanted to start in paddle tail, I mentioned this in the best lures to start with. Rapala Pike is just a great way to go, although it is a bit pricey, so hopefully you know how to tie your double blood knots, eh? But the Rapala Outs is bigger in both versions. If you want the smaller one, it's going to be bigger. I think it's around 5 centimeters bigger. I'm going to have all the specs on the side here so you guys can see, but I don't know them all on top of my head. But the Rapala Pike, Otis actually, is a large curl tail that Rapala have made. It's got the same head as the thing, but I find with the Otis that it has more of a wobble. Not to give it that shine, but to give that tail going left to right like that. And I think because if you look at the tail there, it's definitely bright, So when it's going left to right, swooshing around, it just annoys the pike. And it's a reaction strike, they have to go for it, they love that sort of stuff. So yeah, the Rapala Otis, fantastic. Now what do I think's better, Rapala Otis or the peto? Now, they're both fantastic, they both caught me plenty. If you look there, I've got battle marks, and if you look on the peto, I've got loads of battle marks on there. But what do I think's better? What has caught me the most? What's been better for me? Personally, I think the peto's better. But that's just my personal opinion. That's why there's a comment section on YouTube. You can put your own thoughts down below. Now I'll tell you why I think peto's better. It's easier to use. It's not as heavy. It's not as clunky. I think you can use this all the way round. Where I think the Otis is mainly for summer on river. But yeah, I think the peto is definitely way better than the Otis. Not to say the Otis is bad. I mean, the Otis is still a fantastic lure, which catches your doubles, you know, your big jacks, everything you want, you know, the Otis catches. But so does the peto, and it's caught me more. I don't know why. Maybe my canal's just weird, but for me, the peto has produced me plenty more than the Otis. But that's why there's a comment section on YouTube. Pop your thoughts down in the comments, what you think to that. I'd like to read them. I love reading the comments on the vids. So yeah, what do you think then? Rapala Outs or peto? It's been a war in the lure community for ages. And a lot of people think the Otis is better, a lot of people think the peto is better. But now you know my opinion. But I'm not saying the Otis is rubbish. But yeah, that's the Rapala Outs and the Rapala peto. Hopefully guys I've enjoyed this vid. A bit of a different video today. I thought, I've been doing carp videos recently. I did a perch video yesterday, but I thought pike, they've not been getting much attention recently. I need to do a little pike lure video, so why not make a little lure guide on the Rapala Outs and peto? Because a lot of people don't know this. They're literally just the same heads. So if you bought two petos and say you wanted an Otis, you could just change one to an Otis tail, you're fine. But a lot of people don't know that. At least I think that's how it is, but the heads look the exact same. So if you want to do that, I suppose you could. But anyway, I've been Fishing Frenzy. Like, subscribe, and remember to keep on casting.